Welcome to Math Media Ganitham Madhuram. Today's topic is comparing quantities of Class 8 Mathematics, Exercise 8.2, question number 1 to 4. Let's move to our first question. Question number 2. On Sunday, 845 people went to the zoo. On Monday, only 169 people went. What is the percent decrease in the people visiting the zoo on Monday? Here we can write number of visitors on Sunday 845, number of visitors on Monday equal to 169. Number of visitors, change in the number of visitors equal to bigger number minus smaller number, that is 845 minus 169 equal to 676. Percentage decrease equal to, did you remember the formula of percentage decrease or increase? Yes, that is change in amount upon original amount into 100. So here change in amount we got 676 and original amount is 845 multiplied by 100. So we can multiply numerator with the whole number 100 and put the same denominator 845. While cancelling we get 100 cancelled, then we are getting 20 and 845 cancelled 5, so we get 169. Again you can cancel 169 with 676, it will give 4. So 4 into 20 equal to 80%. That means there is 80% decrease. Next question. A shopkeeper buys 80 articles for rupees 2400 and sells them for a profit of 16%. Find the selling price of one article. Is it clear? The shopkeeper is buying 80 articles and here we have to find the selling price of one article. Here either you can use the formula, percentage is given. So to solve you can use the formula, but here I am using cross multiplication method only because it is very easy. Wherever percentage question is given, you can easily solve by using cross multiplication method. So we can see how to solve this sum. So for an article, cost price equal to rupees 2400. Selling price equal to, we don't know, so we give rupees X. Profit equal to 16% means, what is the meaning of 16% profit? Simply look at this percentage only. Percentage means out of 100. That means if the cost price is 100, profit is 16. Then what will be SP? Profit plus CP. So 100 plus 16 equal to 116. So better the easy method is to get the SP. Profit is given, you add with 100. Loss is given, you subtract from 100, then you will get SP. So profit 16% means if CP equal to rupees 100, SP equal to rupees 116. Now go to our question. What is the CP in the question? Yes, it is rupees 2400. That you have to write just below the CP. And what is SP in the question? We have to find out. So we gave rupees X. So SP equal to rupees X. Be careful, CP should be written just below CP and SP must be written just below the SP. Then you can perform the cross multiplication. That means 100x equal to 100 into 16 multiplied by 2400. Therefore, x equal to 116 multiplied by 2400 whole divided by 100. After cancelling the zeros, we get 116 multiplied by 24. That is equal to rupees 2784. That is, the SP of 80 articles will be rupees 2784. Here the question is, find the selling price of one article. Therefore, the SP of one article equal to rupees 2784 divided by 80, which gives rupees 34.80. That means 34 rupees and 80 paise. Question number 4. The cost of an article was rupees 15,500. Rupees 450 were spent on its repairs. If it is sold for a profit of 15%, find the selling price of the article. So for an article, CP equal to rupees 15,500. Overhead expense equal to 450. So what will be our total CP? Yes, total CP will be CP plus overhead expense, that will give rupees 15,950. Wherever percentage is given, I am solving this by using cross multiplication method because it is easy to find the answer. You can solve it by formula also. Here we are solving by cross multiplication method. So we can write profit equal to 15%. We have to find the selling price that we don't know, so we give it as rupees X. Profit 15% means what? Yes, if CP equal to rupees 100, SP equal to rupees 115. Now we can go to our question. Here cost of an article is 15,500. Also total cost price is there. So which one we can take? In the case of overhead expenses coming in the question, you can take total cost price, that is called the net price of the item. We should take that only, total cost price. So below CP you can write down rupees 15,950 and SP equal to rupees X. Now what is the next step? Yes, here we have to find the cross multiplication. So while doing cross multiplication we get 100x equal to 100 into 15 multiplied by 15,950. Therefore x equal to 115 multiplied by 15,950 whole divided by 100. Here you just cancel 1 0 from numerator and denominator. Then multiply 115 multiplied by 1595. So you get the answer as 1,83,425 divided by 10. So the selling price equal to, division by 10 means remove one digit and put the 0. So you get 18,342.55 means 50. Hence the selling price of the article is rupees 18,342.50. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share.